It's finally here, guys. Finally. I've waited for this moment since last year for Ethereum ETFs or for the altcoin ETFs, guys. 2021 for altcoin season and 2017 for XRP season, right? So maybe the stars are aligning right here. I actually bought some Ethereum yesterday for a trade, but we're going to be talking about all that stuff here shortly. In today's video, I'm pretty sure, no, I am sure Altseason has been confirmed, though we are in the initial phases of it, guys. Okay, now the cryptosphere is looking phenomenal because big breaking, JP Morgan says Bitcoin and crypto market will rebound in August, guys. Right, so this is green skies ahead. I'm so bullish, guys. It's hilarious. Then Mark Cuban says Kamala Harris staff has reached out to him about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, right? So what's happening here, guys? What's going on, right? It seems like everyone is turning pro crypto, right? Perhaps for this final leg up, which I've been hoping for, guys, or not the final, the one before the final one, before we come lower and we go higher, right? That's all I'm waiting for. Now, it's time to literally turn bullish because these institutions are. Remember Franklin Templeton, how they changed their picture to Bitcoin. Now what did they do, guys? Financial giant Franklin Templeton changed their profile picture to Ethereum. Right, eyes on Ethereum, which is the king of all altcoins right now, but XRP only pumps during Altseason. So if Ethereum rises, what happens to XRP and all your S coins and meme coins? Exactly, price goes up, nowhere but up until the Black Swan event arrives, right? So this is most definitely bullish, guys. Remember, they are the ones that basically control the world, right? They hold lots of assets under management. And what's crazy is they're bullish on Ethereum, the asset that doesn't require much liquidity to pump it. What is happening, guys? I don't know anymore, but it's happening. Finally, thank God. Justin, spot Ethereum ETF trading officially went live today, guys. Right, I've been waiting for this moment since last year, but more so since 2021 for Altseason, and then for XRP season since 2017, end of 2017. Now, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong discussed what is a monumental day for cryptocurrencies. You guys see? Oh, wait a minute, hold your horses. Someone commented in my previous video, guys, right? My XRP Red Alert video that the Ethereum ETFs haven't done anything. Wrong. The people who say that, guys, are the same people who stated the Bitcoin ETFs will not do anything. A couple weeks of downtrend, immediately 80% plus, right, for Bitcoin solely, guys. Do we see? I don't think this scenario will happen. What I think is maybe to a lesser degree. So we're going to dump maybe less than what happened with Bitcoin, but then pump hard, right? We're going to be talking about that in just a second. But again, it's not priced in. This event is not priced in. This is a financial advice, but I'm ready. As the Ethereum ETF began trading, Armstrong called the launch, quote, another huge step for regulatory clarity, end quote. And then they say specifically it's confirmation that Ethereum is not a security. Guess what? XRP isn't as well, right? So how hasn't the case concluded? Not to mention, the ETF is a rising tide that will lift all boats. Exactly. We're all going to become rich and wealthy at some point in time, guys, right? Let's not hate and butt other communities, because if one coin rises, such as Bitcoin, it will pull everything else up with it until these cryptocurrencies are decoupled, but they're not yet, right? The decoupling happens, right? The decoupling happens when the system switches, right? The system switches, guys, from the old to the new, right? So, some will fall, some will rise, but we're not at that part yet of the show. Now, breaking from Ash Crypto, BlackRock just updated their website as well. Ethereum ETF is here, guys. Meet ETHA, the iShares Ethereum Trust ETF, right? Remember, BlackRock and these people literally accumulate all assets, and they're about to do it with Ethereum. Why? Spot Ethereum ETF trading volume surpasses $1 billion on the first day, guys, right? Now, I didn't buy any ETFs. I don't even know how to do that. but I did buy some Ethereum. So let's talk about my trades, guys, right? So here's all my leverage trading for XRP, right? And I have been cashing out and profiting off of XRP, right? Look at that, look at that, look at that. But then I took some of the profits, guys, and bought 0.5 Ethereum, but then that got liquidated because look at the leverage, right? I could have gotten out with 0.5 Ethereum, guys, because I did make that. So I put in a Ethereum leverage trade right before the Ethereum ETF went live, guys, a couple of hours, and I was up 100%, right, because I was on a 45x, which is ridiculous. But I chose not to take it out. It was a dumb move because it came all the way back down, right, and it took my trade out. But we live and we learn, right? In the short term, we're probably going to go lower, right? But in a couple of weeks, in the coming weeks to months, higher we go, right? So I'm ready at this point, guys. I'm not jumping into any trades right now because right now it's a 50-50 of us going up and down, right? It's just like gambling. So I just want to wait it out a little bit more to see what happens next. But I think the charts are looking good, I think. I don't know, strange right now. Damn, that's a lot. So Grayscale daily ETH flows minus 500 million, guys, right? With all those outflows, I don't know how we haven't dumped harder, right? Not to mention Kraken has successfully distributed Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash from the Mt. Gox estate back to creditors, right? So these narratives can take us down a little bit, right? So if we do go down, guys, again, if I don't know if we will, but supposedly, let's just say Bitcoin heads back to like 64K or something, right? Which is nothing, which is literally nothing. If we do go back down, this is when spot Bitcoin ETFs were launched right here. It went down but blasted off. What may happen this time is, yes, we could pump out right now, guys. I don't know, right? This is why I'm saying I'm waiting it out and then going to jump back into an XRP trade. We may come down like this, guys, right? A little bit, but then pump out of here, right? Pump out of here. I don't think we're going to go all the way back down, guys. I'm pretty sure the bottom is already set down here. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure the bottom has already been set in, right? Maybe we'll come down a little bit, maybe not, but in the coming months, I believe this, guys, right? That right there for Ethereum and XRP, this everything, guys, up, and away we go, right? Extremely short term, I don't know. Now, Ethereum inflows to permanent holder addresses reached an all-time high of 714K Ethereum yesterday, guys, worth a couple $1 billion, right? Which is insanity. Interesting. Are a lot of people buying, guys? I do know for a fact that institutions are. Why? Listen to this.
IBIT is the fastest growing ETF in the history of ETFs.
IBIT, right? BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, guys, which will mean Ether, right? BlackRock's Ethereum ETF will be the second most fastest growing ETF, right? Which will be amazing for Ethereum's price, which will be amazing for every other altcoin's price, guys, right? Huge Ethereum outflows from exchanges while Ethereum ETFs start trading, guys, right? So this is most definitely bullish because when this blue line goes down, Ethereum is being withdrawn from exchanges to different wallets, right? Outside of exchanges, guys, right? So probably people just holding, but when we see this line go up, then we may want to be cautious, but not yet. This is why Ethereum's ETF were bullish today, guys, right? Today changed everything, to be honest, I believe.
What I do think is interesting about the Ethereum ETF approval, and probably the thing I've taken away the most, is less about Ethereum and more about the rest of the market. What this signals to me is that all of the altcoins are going to come to Wall Street. It may take a while, there may need to be some regulatory clarity, they may get treated a certain way, but these things are going to come to Wall Street. And so
again, which is what Altseason, right? Especially for XRP. Listen to this, guys. So Ethereum just got the green mark, the green check mark. XRP is literally next, right?
So you would welcome an XRP ETF then? we would certainly welcome it, and I think it's inevitable that there'll be multiple ETFs around different tokens. I think you'll even see ETFs potentially around baskets that also, I think, further diversify that risk.
Are you in talks with the largest issuers, particularly BlackRock, to get this done?
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. I know BlackRock has said some things publicly. We think it makes sense for the XRP community overall. Ripple obviously is a very important stakeholder in the XRP ecosystem, but we're not the only player. And look, we've seen, before the SEC lawsuit, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. I think because of the headwinds of that lawsuit, we've now seen that largely abate. But the long-term view on these things is about, how do you create utility and really solve real-world problems with these different digital assets?
It's that simple, guys, right? We have entered a new world. Because it seems like everyone's being bullish on altcoins, which is what we are invested into. Why? Toyota is looking to adopt Ethereum and use blockchain technology in its vehicles. I don't know if that's a good idea, but no matter the narrative, guys, let's use every narrative to pump Ethereum at this point, right? Then XRP's next. Ethereum ETFs have just dropped, and Kevin O'Leary thinks they'll be very successful. Beautiful, guys. That's all I want to hear, right? This is music to my ears.
Will happen in ETH. It'll be 20% of the flow will be held in the ETF because so many advisors on their compliance back offices do not allow wallets of any kind. And so they can buy the ETF very much like a stock and show it directly to their clients on their statements. And I think that will suck up a lot of demand. I think it'll be very successful. I just would never pay the fees myself. I can't even imagine why I would do that. I think 80% of the people will eventually go to the exchanges the same way that they go to exchanges for stocks. And so I see very low fees. I see total transparency. I see complete compliance and lots of liquidity in the traditional manner. So it's kind of ironic that we've gone through the whole crypto cowboy phase and we're right back to where crypto should be, integrated into the world's global financial services system. I think
it's happening right now, guys, right? But a lot of people are bearish. That's what people see right now, guys. Little do they know is that today was a very monumental day, right, into changing history. An altcoin is now integrated into the current financial system, right? Think about that. That's ridiculous. Bitcoin is one thing, guys, right, which makes sense. But for an altcoin to do that, and then they're talking about Solana and XRP, that's next. You guys see what I mean? So this most definitely has triggered Altseason, guys. And we're about to enter or go north to Altseason here soon. But in the short term, we may dump a bit, then go higher, right? Or we just go higher, guys. I don't really know about the extreme short term. I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals right now, but I am hoping for a dump because I want to go back into an XRP long trade right before the explosion occurs. So this isn't financial advice, guys. I'm super ready. I'm super excited. Things are happening right now. Let's go. My name is SoFaceMazes. See ya.